But do you consider yourself a Chicano rapper?
I don't even know. I mean, I just rap. You know, I don't know. People label me that. You know, I don't know. I just rap. You know.
Okay.
I like rap. You know what I mean? So me just rapping on other people's beats and me saying what I say. I mean, I don't know. Like if it's gonna be categorized under that, and so be it. You know. But I feel like I'm just a rapper, you know what I mean? Just a rapper that's just from the neighborhood, you know what I mean? Like, just like almost everybody else.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Because I've asked a lot of people that, and the majority have said, I'm just an artist.
Yeah.
I'm just an artist. Some people have said, I don't want to be put in a box. Other people say, you know what? Fuck yeah, I'm a Chicano rapper. And you know what? More power to them. It's just a question that I like to present to people, because one thing that I would never want to do, say, next up, Chicano rapper, MR.DEE. And then you say, hey, I'm not a Chicano. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I like to bring light to that. Now, let me ask you this, and you give me your best answer from what you know, and being raised on the streets and, being around music and knowing hip hop. What is Chicano rap?
In my opinion, it's just music from the neighborhood, you know what I mean? That from homeboys that we know we're from the neighborhood, you know what I mean? Whatever they done, you know what I mean? It doesn't really matter. It's just the fact that they're from that neighborhood, you know what I mean? And they're representing us in whatever way they suit them, you know what I mean? As long as they're trying to represent us in a sense that brings light instead of darkness, that's all that really matters, you know what I mean? But that's what I classify Chicano rap, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Just people that are from the neighborhood, you know what I mean? Representing us in one way or the other.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Now let me ask you this question, a question that I was presenting to your homie right here. Why do you think, or maybe in your opinion, maybe there is some, why do you think there hasn't been a Chicano, if you will, Kanye West, Chicano Dr. Dre, Chicano Eazy-E, Chicano Game, Chicano 50 Cent, or is there in your opinion?
I mean, there probably is. I don't really pay attention. You know what I mean? I guess like people say, I'm stuck in the past. You know what I mean? But I mean, I don't know. There probably is. I mean, I'm not sure, but I feel like the reason for that is just, I guess people found their own identity. You know what I mean? They were chasing to be that direction, but they started something new.
Right.
And you know what I mean? And they probably developed something that's even better, probably getting to that point, but they for sure were getting to that direction.
Okay.
You know?
Now, are you a fan of Chicano rap?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have some that are some of your favorites?
A lot of my favorites, damn, I gotta give it to Mr. Little One.
Okay.
For sure. It's what's his name? That dude that made that song. I forgot what it's called.
Okay, we'll come back to
Proper Dose is his lot.
Proper Dose. Okay, Frank V.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mexican Power,
Yeah.
Hard Times. I keep out of Frank V. Ernie, the producer and the DJ, is a good friend of mine. I interviewed him here a couple of times as well. Yeah, as a matter of fact, we were on the same label, had the same manager. So, but those were some guys that I believed after Frost with La Raza, I think took this to another level.
Yeah.
And it was starting to go up. And then I believe at one point, my opinion that Chicano rap just got stagnant, and I'm still waiting because there's a lot of great talent out there.
Yeah.
Talent has never been the issue. I just believe it's making wise decisions. Like Dre used to always tell me, timing is everything. Just because we finished a song today doesn't mean we have to release it tomorrow. If we're doing an album, and hypothetically speaking, say we're working in November, and we say we'll drop it next month, that's a big no-no. Even though we may be thinking Christmas, but we got to stop to think. Prince will be dropping a new album in December. Mariah Carey will be dropping a new album. Who are they going to buy? Not us.
Yeah.
So timing is everything, and I think a lot of people don't strategize and don't think about that ahead of time,
Yeah.
and just want to drop it. And I think that's what a killer Chicano rap album could have really taken off, but they weren't wise about it, and it never happened. And I think sometimes that's what has happened. And dropping a lot of mediocre songs, and just to have something out there for their fans.
Yeah.
When I would rather take my time, create something that's going to have longevity and will be remembered 30 years from now. For an example, you mentioned Proper Dose.
Yeah.
You know, that was 1993, 94.
Yeah. I didn't even know it was that far.
Yeah.
Thought it was actually a little earlier.
Yeah, no, but for a long time, you know. And, but it's wild though that you like a lot of that old school music. It's like you're pretty much right there. But I think that's a good thing, man. I think that's a good thing.
You know who was actually really good too? Was Brownside.
Yeah.
Brownside was. I think they were the ones who really inspired a lot of people, you know, from the neighborhood. I mean, they definitely inspired me, you know.
Yeah.
The main song that I really bumped from them was "Life on the Streets," you know, and damn, that sample was just like, damn, you know. Once I heard that, I was like, all right, I could probably rap on damn near any beat, you know.
Right.
You know, cause damn, that's another thing, Houdini.
Well, yeah, you went from Brownside to Houdini. Yeah. Now let me. Yeah, as a matter, you rap two friends.
Yeah.
That's that's wild. Okay, now you mentioned Brownside. Out here in Wilmington in the early '90s, there was another group called Brown Pride.
Okay.
They were Brown Pride from out here. But Brownside, I interviewed Wicked here, one of the last living members, because I know Danger passed away and Toker passed away, and then I interviewed Clever, Toker's brother here. And then, you know, other guys that recorded with them, like Rich G, he did a lot of hooks for them. God, what's her name? I don't want Evelyn G, somebody that Toker had signed, a female. And I know I'm missing one other person, and I'll remember and I'll give you guys your props. I just hate to forget people. But I was supposed to have the Trece Boys here. That was another group that he had signed.
Yeah.
But they, I guess, asked to be rescheduled. Something came up. But a lot of good Chicano rap came out in the 90s, and I still believe that that's the best of Chicano rap, at least in my opinion. You know, people get mad at my opinions, I don't care, but that's the best. Now, but you mentioned Little One, I think is a great rapper.
Yeah.
I think Mr. Shadow is a great rapper.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
the San Diego produced a lot of, I think they produced like a lot of, to this day, a lot of Chicano rappers, you know, come from that region.
Yeah,
you know?
I like Little Rob, of course. I can't forget about him.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
Now let me ask you this, and this is a Chicano rap question. When people think of Chicano rap, or if somebody were to ask you, who do you think is the face of Chicano rap? Before you answer, let me tell you what people have told me via the live chat, via email, via inbox, or via DM.
Yeah.
Some people have mentioned, okay, when I think of Chicano rap, I think of Kid Frost, or I think of Proper Dose, Frank V.
Yeah.
Some people have said S.A. Rich Rock, which is Spanish Fly.
Yeah.
People have said Little Rob, and then there was one more that people have said Brownside.
Yeah.
Okay. Others have said Conejo as well.
Yeah.
So I gave you 6. When you think of Chicano rap, who do you think right now is still the face of Chicano rap?
I feel like Little Rob is.
Okay.
You know, and Conejo too. I want to throw in King Little G too.
Okay.
You know, because they classify him too as Chicano rap. Damn. That's as much as I can think of. You know, those are just faces. You know, I don't really think they're just one person. You know, because
right.
people think everybody. You know, I mean, personally, I feel like the poster child of Chicano rap will be Capone. You know what I mean? Like everybody be like, oh, you fucking cholo rap. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? Bald dude with big looks. You know what I mean? That's Capone. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's the poster child. You know what I mean? Almost in a sense. But going into like the music wise and the foundation, you know what I mean? Like, all right, you know what I mean? Dudes still, you know, still knocking to this day. I feel like Conejo too, you know?
Okay. And a lot of people have said they were stuck pretty much between those two. Little Rob and Conejo, especially
Yeah.
Conejo made that movie.
Yeah, yeah, that's what's really setting them, you know what I mean, into the, what do you call it?
The limelight, putting them out there.
Yeah, yeah, that's what set them in stone pretty much already.
Okay. Now, you ever want to be in movies?